Hello everyone and welcome to another short, let's say, tutorial here from a roof in Hessen near Frankfurt am Main, Germany. I'm sitting here because it's quite sunny today. There's almost no wind. I have two solar panels and the EcoFlow Delta. I'm using the original one from EcoFlow itself, which should deliver 160 watts. However, the maximum I got so far was 124 watts for whatever reason. Then I got one from a company called Wattstunde, and this one should actually deliver only 120 watts, while it's usually doing on such a day about 160 to 170 watts, which is quite a lot for less price. I'm just here on the roof to see how many devices you can charge with the EcoFlow and how much power do they require. So that's basically what this video is all about. And the display from the EcoFlow itself is reflecting so much so you wouldn't have seen anything anyways. That's why I'm downstairs here. The first thing I'm going to try out is the EcoFlow solar panel, 160 watts, which is this cable here, and while the other one uses the Anderson plug to XT60. The EcoFlow solar panel delivers now 110 watts input. It takes another 6 minutes to fully charge the device. And let's try out some electronic devices and let's see how much electricity they take. The first device is this JBL box here. If I use the fast charge or the normal one, doesn't matter, it takes about 10 watts, since this one here is ending in a micro USB port, and I guess it doesn't take much more electricity than that. Battery charger for AA batteries, which I can link you in the video description below, that goes into micro USB, and I'm using now the quick charger. The next device I'm going to try out is the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone, USB-C to USB-C. And this one takes almost 30 watts. So that's the remote control of the drone, and that takes also 15 watts using USB-C to USB-C. That is the iPhone 13, the normal one, not the Pro version, which is now connected to this port here, and if I use the fast charging port, it takes around about 1 watt. So that is now the normal iPad. I guess it's the 5th generation or something. It takes about 1 to 2 watts. That is the Apple Magic Mouse 3, which requires lightning to charge, and it's taking about 2 watts. A power bank with about 10,000 milliamperes, micro USB to USB-A, and this one here takes about 5 watts. Next I'm going to try out this keyboard here, which is the Logitech Magic Keys, which you can charge using USB-C, and it takes about 2 watts. That is the MacBook Pro M1 13-inch. As you can see, it's connected using USB-C to USB-C. I opened some programs which take a lot of energy, that is Adobe Lightroom, Photoshop and Final Cut Pro 10. And as you can see, this one takes now a maximum of about 60 watts. Since the MacBook is now shut down and it's only charging without doing anything, it's still charging at around about 30 to 60 watts. You will be able to charge a MacBook like this for about 20 to 30 times if you're not working on it at the same time, because once you work on it, it takes much more energy than just charging it. iPad Air 2020, USB-C to USB-A, and we're taking about 4 watts. USB-C to USB-C now. And since no one is working at the moment on this iPad, we are still taking about 4 watts. So now we're using its display at its full brightness. And as you can see, now we're taking almost 17 watts. That's a torch by a company called Nightcore, really good quality. It's using one of these big batteries here. To charge this battery, I'm using now this cable here, which is a micro USB to USB-C cable. And let's see what this takes. 2 watts. And you might be on a road with your action camera, that is the Insta360 One RS, which I'm trying to charge now using USB-C to USB-C, and that takes about 10 watts. So next we're gonna try out this one here. That's a fake Sony battery with its 6600 milliamperes. I have this dual battery charger, which is connected to the 12 volt cable here, and we're taking about 10 watts to charge this big battery using this dual battery charger. I have this mobile vacuum cleaner here, which I use to clean up my car or my studio downstairs. And the cool thing is it runs on a battery. That is the Bosch 18 volt 12 ampere Pro-Core battery, which is almost fully charged. However, I used this vacuum cleaner a few minutes ago, so it's not at 100%. If you use the quick charger, which isn't this one here, it takes around about 200 to 230 watts to charge this battery. And if I use the normal one, we're gonna check it out what this one here takes. So that's not even the quick charger, as I said, and it takes 50 watts. So my neighbor's gonna hate me for that. Since it's Sunday, it's quite loud. I have all my neighbors around me, I hear them. That is a mini compressor by a company called Mutiple, which I use quite a lot of times to clean up my devices, such as the ports from my phone, my lenses to clean up the dust, or even to blow up the tires from my car, because I do have a different adapter here. And it's quite loud. MacBook Pro 16-inch, it doesn't have the M1 processor, and if I have opened up a program like Adobe Lightroom, which takes a lot of electricity, we are kind of in the region between 70 and 96 watts. Canon EOS R6 connected to a USB-C to USB-C cable. That's the only way how you can charge this camera. It also works with power banks that offers power delivery, and that doesn't work if you connect it to a normal USB plug. And at the moment the camera takes 7 watts. Using the normal power adapter from this battery, it takes about 11 watts. So as you can see, I have connected now the iPad, the action camera, 2 power banks, the Bosch battery charger with this 18 volt 12,000 milliampere battery, then the LP6 and H batteries charging over there, and the Sony fake battery. And we're now taking about 90 watts. So ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed watching this short tutorial, so you know now how much electricity each individual device may take from this EcoFlow, which is also available via the link listed in the video description below. So if you would like to actively support my channel, make sure to purchase it via this link. Also, the solar panels are listed down there, and the torch, for instance, or the MacBook. If you do have any further questions, please do not hesitate to write a comment below. Thank you very much for following. All the best, and make sure to check out my Instagram and my Telegram channel. Bye bye.